Right, so we are live. Let me put on the banner. Nobody on yet.
Oh, yes, so I never remember to post it on IG now.
Yeah, because that's what I did send you. Well, I figured.
No,
Scroll
I'm
up.
not post it on IG. But people will still come regardless.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we have one person on. Okay. Put it down. All right. Okay, we have one person. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to tonight's live. Just waiting to see if we get anybody else
Yes,
on.
guys.
Mhm.
Disability in Jamaica.
Okay, somebody else. One more person. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just waiting to see if anyone else will come. And then we start. The one person gone. The one other person gone too. But let's see if anybody else will come. We still have one person.
Yeah. So one come off, flick off.
Yes.
If not, we just
No,
can.
we don't have any. No, we don't have any. But let's see if anybody else will come on. Okay, two persons on. Welcome, guys. Welcome to our live. We're just waiting. Okay, we have three persons now. Just waiting to see if anybody else will come on.
In the meantime, you can just go on. So yeah, say.
Hmm?
In the meantime, you
Well,
can.
as you saw our topic earlier, we'll be talking about disability in Jamaica. Um, so for those on, if you have any comments about this topic that you want to share, you can go ahead and type it in the chat so we can acknowledge your thoughts on the topic, because this is something that people don't really acknowledge like that, but it is still something very important. Okay, we have five persons on now. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, good night. So what
Good
them soon
night.
gone, you know, remember?
Eh? Where's it?
So them soon gone.
We're soon gone.
Some of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully not. Good night, Willie. Welcome.
Good
If you have any
night.
comments you want to share about our topic, well, probably you won't know so much since you're not really a Jamaican, but you've been here for a while. So maybe you have some comments you'd like to share.
Who is that?
You can. Willie Lima.
Oh,
You just
oh,
type in the chat.
oh, oh, oh.
Mhm. So if you have any comments you want to share, you can go ahead and we will read your comments. People quiet tonight. Nobody not saying
I use the
anything.
talker engage.
No, I was waiting to see if anybody putting anything in the chat, but nobody not saying anything.
Go
All
and
right.
talk when you just switch.
All right. So pretty much this is as I was saying earlier, a topic that isn't really focused on so much, but it is still something that needs to be acknowledged because the persons with disabilities, they're still humans, just like us.
Mm-hmm.
Just that they have some intricacies that make them, a little less able to do what we can do,
Mm-hmm.
but it still doesn't make them um not able to function. Because most of the time, persons with disabilities, they, even though they lose one thing, it's like they gain something else. So whether they lose a foot or a hand or something, it doesn't impact them so much. It's like they're more able to function. Initially the things okay, how you gonna manage, but they're still able to function. Because sometimes you watch some videos of some people who, I mean, they don't have no arm, no leg, and
Mm-hmm.
they're still able to do things just like anybody else. So you have to say, how that possible?
Mm-hmm.
Simple things that we think say, okay, they wouldn't be able to do, they're able to do it. Um, and so even though they have their challenge and so they are they still function just like anybody else.
Yeah.
There are quite a few of them in Mandeville too that you don't know Prim, once them on the road. And most of them begging and stuff, but it's like they still have them probably well off more than we, because because I mean they're begging, but them people give them money, and they're still able to survive and they have their family and that kind of thing. So even though them are beg, it might look like so them not have the money. There's this one that's in Mandeville. He's always in a wheelchair, in dark and so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I saw him on TV one time and he sell
Yeah.
chicken, raised chicken. I don't know if you did see that one
Yeah.
time.
But you know if
Mm-hmm.
it's not with.
I'm not sure, with
Yeah.
COVID and everything now,
Right, right,
maybe
right.
not.
Yeah.
But it just shows you that even though him have that challenge, you never limit him.
Yeah,
And I think
yeah.
then this time live alone too, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
quite remember.
Yeah.
But even though he has that problem, it's like he never make it stop him from, trying like something same way.
Yeah.
So, and there's this other gentleman in name kind of slipped me right now, but he's an international motivational speaker. Um, I don't remember his name right now, but he doesn't have any arms or legs.
Oh, blood of Luche. What's
Eh?
it not? UG. What's it? You know, we can talk still.
Yeah.
And he married
In
and have
him.
and him have a daughter, right?
Well, he actually has four children.
Oh, he's on four.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, two. He had a pair of twins, and I think a girl and a boy, or two boys. I think it's
What
two
you
boys.
saying?
Yes, my dear. So I'm
Don't
going
tell
to
me
thing.
no listen to him or see him.
Yeah, man. And trust me, how he behaves, as me tell you, you don't never know, say, he don't have no arms or legs. Him
True.
still function like any other person, and it doesn't make him feel less of a human.
Mm-hmm.
He still feel good about himself because he acknowledges it and accepts, all right, this is how I am. I can't change it. I have to just live with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like even though they have their challenge, it doesn't stop them from achieving what they want to achieve. And that is what I admire most about them most, because us, we have everything. We have the arms, leg, everything, nothing, no disability. And yet still sometimes we are the ones limiting ourselves, because we say, oh, we can't bother with this. And it's like they don't stop. They don't stop trying,
Mm-hmm.
and it propel them to achieve and do what they want to do. Even those who may have challenges with speaking, not hearing their I said deaf, but they can't
Hearing
hear.
impaired. Mm-hmm.
Yes, right. That's the word I'm looking for. Hearing impaired. It not
Mm-hmm.
stop them. I mean, they're still doing what they need to do. And why can't we sometimes just try to follow some of them footsteps, because they is like them to make it stop them from doing what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and there's this gentleman I know. When I meet him physically, but I know him virtually. That he's not able to speak. He lost his speech maybe 3 years ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he communicates, I think say him can speak. He's not able
Mm-hmm.
to speak, but when him write, it just come like say nothing wrong with him. But he's not able to physically speak. But
Mm-hmm.
he lost his speech some time ago. Out of the blues, just not able to talk. you know. And the way he speaks, man, me tell you, if I mean right, if you could have hear him speak, you'd have really impressed. Trust me, because he's really like that, very if you right, and he's really up there when he come on to
Oh, he's
communicating
expressive.
and stuff. Yeah, eh?
He's expressive.
Right, exactly. And because he can't talk, you will see everything in him, right? You
Yeah.
know, so it's like him still no make it stop him, and he's propelling himself, moving forward and everything. So a lot of times persons are impressed with how he behaves because they would never know, so okay, you really can't talk. You know, it's like you never notice. You know, so as me say, once you lose one, you gain something else. 'Cause maybe he
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like that before, but because he lost his speech, it's like it
Yeah.
make him, you know, more gain something else in
It's
another
still
way.
somewhere is another aspect.
Right, exactly, exactly. So, um, persons with disabilities, sometimes people look down on them and stuff. But
Yeah.
trust me, I don't think persons should do that because, of course, that's
Yeah.
you're discriminating them.
Yeah. That's
And they're
nice.
still human. They're still human, and they have feelings just like anybody else. And
Yeah.
sometimes persons that look at them and say, "Oh, you know, so nobody would. I don't think nobody would ever marry to this or somebody." But at the same time, I mean, some of them find some really nice wife, really nice husbands, you know, where, you know, they must say, how that possible? But they find love same way.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at YouTube, sometimes you see some people, some
Like the
videos of some
Clements,
of them.
Clements is a big example. Cole
Yes,
Charisma one
yes.
is an example.
Mm-hmm,
Remember the other couple there, black couple them do, and
mm-hmm,
in wheelchair, him actually, must say yeah, paralyzed. I'm not
mm-hmm.
sure. I think a gunshot, yeah, by gunshot. So yeah,
Oh,
and he's a YouTuber, and them him wife able-bodied, and them relationship look okay. Me not see
mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with
I
them.
think probably know that one too, you know, I'm not sure,
You
but I think,
know the Clements you do
yeah, I know the Clements, man. I know the
oh,
Clements.
oh,
Yeah.
and Cole and Charisma. And
Mm-hmm,
them alright.
mm-hmm.
And also this lady man they supposed to know her, and this thick dark guy in work
Yes, well, there's a push
place
arrow.
there. He work at the place there. Never want say where he work, but everybody
Exactly.
supposed to know him. And he have the his wife always a car on a man level,
Mm-hmm.
and they
Oh,
have
yeah, yeah.
daughters.
But
I
a
mean,
long time, I not see him a push her door. Me wonder if she's still alive. I don't know.
yeah, man,
But me
because
know who.
them I went few months ago, think a month or two ago, me glimpse them in a Popeyes.
Mm-hmm.
Me say in a Popeyes and she talk to him and say, yeah. I mean, I say,
Mm-hmm.
what? You the boat still? Me I say, she the boat still.
Yeah.
Him
Yeah.
good.
Man.
Him good. Him good
And
bad.
I think they have a daughter too as well. She
I
probably
two
turned big
children.
girl now.
I
She
two
probably
children
turned
they
big.
have. I don't know if they have more, but I know of
Mm-hmm.
two little
Mm-hmm.
girl. Well, not a little girl anymore because
No,
there's
exactly. Because you
a
usually have her on the wheelchair, and so when them have her own and thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Welcome, Robert. Robert Riley, welcome. Good night. So,
Hi.
Robert asking us how would we react to persons with disabilities. Prim, you want to respond since me talk?
No, I'm not gonna react to them. No way. If me can't help them, I will because honestly speaking, it's like for them to move around. It's like it's short. In
Mm-hmm.
for example, like whatever the ramp or whatever you call it, for them to with the wheelchair. It's
Mm-hmm.
like most of that not built up in a certain business places. Them so them
Yeah, that's true.
established business places where you expect them, you know, without easily
Mm-hmm.
accessible for disabled. It's not
Mm-hmm.
there. And that
Yeah.
is sad. So you have
Mm-hmm.
sometimes people are in some form of assistance. Sometimes they stuck, the wheelchair stuck, and you know they can't get their way through. So yeah, I mean, if you start for them in another way, where them not mobile and it's like
Mm-hmm.
stuff cause them to even be worse, not being
Yeah.
mobile. In the wheelchair,
Yeah.
nature is there to assist you. But when you go on the road, it's like certain businesses and certain places you can't really go because they don't build it in they don't consider say, oh, may I build it for everybody as well as persons who are disabled. It's short
Right.
and the country needs to really look more into that and try
Mm-hmm.
to see how best them can make stuff more easier for the disabled because it's hard. You have your wheelchair pushed you and you look you're stuck. Right? You see how much flight of stairs that you know say you can't go for that with the
Mm-hmm.
wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if me carrying some form of assistance, I will. Me not. So I'm gonna lift them up because so I am heavy. But if I can, me get somebody and say, oh, you can't do
Yeah, help
it.
them out.
Yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
now take myself and me, I push them up or something when you look. Me and them I go down the flight of stairs. Now go work. But yeah, I mean they art me just not see them as me not put them as sporting. As me say what me sorry for them is them not being able to go certain places or so on. And that's how that me sorry for them for. And I sorry for them say, oh my, look on him, he can't walk, you never know what can't to Anna. And from
Exactly.
the on the road, accident make for them in the situation there. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
So
Or diabetes and them something.
give God thanks, yes, so I just saw it go.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be more stuff in place for them so they can be
Yeah.
able to move around a little bit more freely, even though they're in a wheelchair or them have crutch or whatever it is.
Yeah. Because even the gentleman, the blind gentleman, when we always see in Mandeville, we always a walk with him cane. Like you don't even know say him can't see no cause him just a move around like nothing.
I need to tell you, and his sister too, they're good.
You have a sister?
You do, man.
Mm.
I think her sister, you know. I hope me
Which
not
lady?
mistaken. Yes, the lady, man. Same place where I always sit across from.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh
Sister,
yeah,
what's
and yeah, I never know same sister.
yes, yeah, I think, yeah, his sister. You
Mm-hmm.
know, treat me, but his sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Trust me, man, the way he move around, you didn't even know. Same him blind, you know?
True.
And he talk to you like same that mask everything. Because
Yeah.
him sense heighten the hearing and scent and everything
Yeah,
heightened, you
yeah,
know, because
yeah.
he losing sight. So
I remember this lady, this mother and daughter, them they cross the road near to the park there, so them used to
mm-hmm.
be there. They're not blind, you know. And
Yeah,
them
me know who you talk. A long time I not see them as
long
well.
time I see them though, me too. They're
Mm-hmm.
not blind. Me say one day sit one and me and walk in because she just walk and pinch people and she pinch hot.
Exactly.
You pinch hot, you know, man. And me say one day Tuana, she come in the taxi stand with me there. Me sit down, you know, I pinch. We're gonna come pinch her for me, you know. And me hear people say she pinch. So from me see she come me jaw up. Cause me no want the car. So when she say me jaw up little, in just take time walk past me. But anyways, me I walk one day at the bus spot this so we sent the bus spot this so and it's like she pinch one elder lady. I know when I walk, I'm just the woman stop beat her. It's a beat her. Some people say,
Oh
walk.
gosh.
This way the car so far. Little did we know that little girl is a little troublemaker. She pinched the woman and pinched the woman real hard, and the woman put her hands on lip on her. And she have to fight back the lady, you know.
Oh, then she not gonna fight back, of course.
She just there fight the old woman, and people have here try to cut them off, and the woman beat her. She has fight the woman, and the woman dry one piece of fight out the girl. And a friend that me learn, me say yes, that's true. She pinch people, and she need to stop it.
But
Because
me
people
wonder what is their issue though, because it's not like them talk. All right, I think and so, but me not really
never
is like
hear
maybe.
she talk, but me know see the mother can talk.
Yeah, me
Never
not know
hear
what is the
she talk.
issue.
Me see the mother
But
can.
maybe I want family something still.
That's some her mother do. Just that she have more pounds.
Yeah.
Aye. But remember me tell you, she pinch the man when she pinch baby, and so then cry, pinch her. Pinch man, and you she pinch me no day, me not tell her me go lick her cause she know she a do. No, she know she a do. She know what she's doing. She walk good on the road and you go boy business. You just feast one nasty pity me
Somebody a pinch you.
pinch it up.
Yeah.
Listen man, don't do it. What other?
I so Chris is saying not physical, not a physical disability, but the inside disability. I'm not sure what
I'm
she.
not sure. I don't really get what she say.
All right, so this she says they are human just like we, so we should not treat them as such. So we should treat them as such and make more accommodation for them and able-bodied person, like we could stop using their park spot and
Yeah,
space.
and speak
You
true,
know,
girl.
speaking of that,
God, man.
speaking of that though, one time I was close by around that same side where the blind man always there. I was close around that side, and it's like where I was persons that say, you know, the one where others say, "May the blind, beg your food
Bye,
money."
I beg your food money.
Yeah.
Yes.
So So he was in the spot that the other blind man always sit down and persons the same soon come pin spot in there so he get up and I didn't even know time I see God and the other one come. Me I said no, so it's like he knew you know, he just no sense who arrive. Because of the problem, they must say a problem if he come and him still there, you know?
Yeah.
And they have them spot.
Yeah, but I know say it's true, Chris say that because a lot of time, especially when I go bank, I know the bank have them look one disability space there so.
Yes, yes.
And enough time when I go there and I see like you see the symbol, you see them draw out the this disabled thingy on the floor.
Yeah.
And enough time I see car park there, no? For
Yeah.
enough time I see car park there, no? And you know it's
That's
not
true.
supposed to happen. It's not supposed to. Never.
Because they're block their way for them to go,
Yeah.
you
Good
know?
night, William. How you doing? Not
Yes,
supposed
good night, William. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so Chris says disabled people go on to live normal life, like married, have jobs, kids, everything. Yeah, as we were saying, I know a lot of disabled virtual through YouTube platform truly, and them live life just like the same like us. Yeah, that's why. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, when you check them out, it's like they don't look like to them disabled. Function
Mm-hmm.
just as normal, you know.
Because one day when me there, a Scotia, me not even want to stick metal lady, but of course she's a disabled person. Cause I'm shocked when me see her on a front
Mhm,
page too. She
mhm.
I think she a customer service rep or something, but she work at Scotia though. And
Yes, I know. Yes, one
neatest
brown
woman
lady, though.
Joanna me
One
ever
brown
see.
lady.
Yes, one brown lady. She neat. Let me see her locks them neat. She nice. That's all me
Mm-hmm,
can say. She nice. She well
mm-hmm,
put together.
mm-hmm.
Disabled. You know who me
Yeah,
at
just like yeah, me know. Yeah, that's why she can't walk.
and she
But I
have a
mean, she
car
still
too.
function.
You want
Eh?
some more? Uh-huh.
She have a
Mama,
car?
of course, so do you. When mama, we see mama, when mama go in her car, oh, yeah man, she needs to put herself together. Yes
So what
man.
is our problem then, though? Can I think that she could like maybe her lower limbs can't function.
No
Mm-hmm.
man. Mama taking time, put himself in her car and drive her.
Yeah,
You don't never know
yeah,
she's disabled. Yeah, never know.
wow. So how she manage a wheelchair?
She take her time, man. Take her little time. Go in. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
say we come and norm because her upper body, she has strength. So she just take
Mm-hmm.
her
Oh,
time,
that's true.
lift up herself and catch herself and till she
Mm-hmm.
reach it.
Well,
Watch her one day. Mm.
mm,
Yes.
wow.
But
You
somebody
better
will
they
teach
know.
her otherwise though.
Mm-hmm.
Like get rid of the wheelchair and so.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
What you say? No, what you say a while ago?
No, I mean, so somebody was there to assist her with the wheelchair. Like
Oh,
put the
okay.
wheelchair fear and so. But she can't
Mm-hmm.
manage. She can't. I can say she can't manage. She don't need. She's like
Mm-hmm.
she don't really need no help. The way she behave, she don't need
Mm-hmm.
no farmer help.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I never know. Cause me always see her, but me never know so she drive and them
She
something
drive
there. You
man.
know?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Chris says there is Jamaican YouTube live overseas. There's a Jamaican YouTube who live overseas.
So I
Uh
think of them me attack.
Sabanted.
Yes.
Sabanted.
A gunshot. Yeah, you say a gunshot. Yes. Same.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm same
So
one. The wife,
Ted. Yes.
everybody, and the husband paralyzed, and them
And
happy
living
together and
together.
living life. Mm.
Same here. And
So
he and
is it before they married that happened or when they married?
yeah,
Before?
before.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Me
Mm-hmm.
tell you, so some of them find some really nice husband and wife.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Me and you
I
maybe when I say because all with pan Cole and charisma with Cole. Cole never
mm-hmm.
end up like that.
Yeah.
Accident Cole meeting you know he must
Mm-hmm.
swim and he must be hitting head pan one stone and that was it. You
Mm-mm.
understand? And he was
Yeah.
very ethic. And
Mm-hmm.
me and you say me not take up small look at that because I'm gonna slow me down. You know,
Yeah.
charisma love him like a cook. Never cook food. Charisma love him. I would have never
Mm-hmm.
as much as far as go marry somebody when me ever go care for. And she's like his nurse
It's
24.
like I know nothing to her. Yeah.
So I mean if everybody if really say no to them people then I
Them
mean
not gonna get a chance.
yeah, nobody get a chance and no love, no real love would be shown to them. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
must hats off to charisma, cause trust me, she good,
Mm-hmm.
good. Because it takes a lot, you know.
Exactly. Because it's not like can do a lot around the house and so they will do a little something where they can do, but it's not much and then something there. So
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy, asking us a question, or I guess everybody here, would you date a disabled person?
It depends on disability.
So what is the one you will say yes to? Because I would have to really think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
See, same thing.
mm,
But maybe I would, because we said this person has disability, so I maybe would talk to someone who is hearing impaired. Maybe. Who is
so you'd
hearing
have to
impaired.
learn sign language.
Sign language. Me know little, but God bless what me know. But what me know can time, you know?
But it would have come easier still, because you
Yeah.
can YouTube and them something if it
Mhm.
can help
Yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And he would probably also teach you too, because he would have
Yeah.
know it,
Mhm.
so
Yeah, yeah.
it would probably kind of become easy after a while.
Mhm.
Because
I
it's just
was
like some, mm?
when we did younger, sorry, when we did younger, when we did go, I remember we did go at this place event, and a
Mm-hmm,
lot of you have hearing impair and speech impair and so on. Persons
mm-hmm,
were there, and me and few of them get close, you know,
mm-hmm.
even to the fact that one of them,
Oh, I think remember you that. I think you did tell me about that one time.
yeah, but years ago, and I think one of them, and one guy he take on to me
Mm-hmm,
differently, and me usually text and so on and so forth. And he can text in a bad. I mean,
mm-hmm.
when he texts me, could I understand what he say, and it makes sense. But mm-mm, we can't bother with that. Can't bother with that.
Is that enough for you?
But me and we were good friends though. Me tell you say a group of them, like we did
Mm-hmm.
almost in a one group, in a
Hold
one.
on, let me turn off my camera for a little.
Mm-hmm.
You can go and talk still.
Yeah, yeah, I was saying that we in a group, and is that they put me in a one group, and yeah, man, me and them text. All right, they might short, what they call it, short, and they texting, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man,
Yeah,
we
because
just
most of them still something that can function. I don't know if you want know the one at a particular, I not call no one school, but a particular university in Mandeville. He works
mm-hmm,
in the library. He's hearing impaired, but trust me, he can talk
mm-hmm.
and he might not talk clear, but when he talk, he can understand some of
In
what
dark
he's
or in
saying.
brown.
In, not I wouldn't say dark, but kind of in between, maybe like my complexion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and in though use sign language like that, maybe if he's around persons who can't, who hearing impaired or so, but trust me, he can actually talk. Be a
Yeah,
hero, master.
yeah. Me know quite a few because I know of one that used to go to the school for the fandom, but me don't know it look like he might do some school work or some secretary or something, but you can see him bossy and he put it forever since him bossy, you know. Put himself together and so on, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah man, he can say he can anchor himself. And yeah, attitude there. Like well, I remember when we did go when they have one church convention and I think I did see him they did come do some the school for the deaf and dumb did come do some form of presentation or something.
Mm-hmm.
So some praise and worship something and they did it well. It's the worst I call them hearing impaired and speech trust me they did it well. Yeah man, they did it well and he was there. I mean for the whole time let up watching because he just different stuff.
Yeah.
Go on. Yes,
Exactly. Well,
but
in response to Chris's question, it's something you'd have to really think about. But as I would say, love has no bounds. So we might say no now, and then maybe I find somebody who maybe have something that is off, but in that say, like him have no hand and foot, and so me kind of not sure about that one. But it depends on what it is. As long as it's something I can work with,
mm-hmm.
then it is a possibility. But I'm not gonna completely write it off and say no. Because sometimes you say no, you know, do something, and then I see if to get it up doing.
Yeah, never say never, yeah.
Exactly. So
Robert said, with the tone, well, I'm informed. You might tell Chrissy, and I say, I think they suffer in science and portray the life they really want to live to the public. That is true. And
yes.
they go through a lot of mental and emotional roller coaster for real.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
it's like children don't see
Because they're
themselves
not
as
able to
we.
express themselves,
Yeah, and then they see themselves like we everybody they are not, and knowing say you never born come see yourself in a this predicament, and you have
Right.
to live with it for yourself, like it hurts. And as much
Mm-hmm.
as you might put on a brave face out there, when the door is closed, you have a breakdown at times. And certain things you know
Especially if you don't have
you
the
know you can
support.
do it. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
mean it's not easy.
Mm-hmm. For those who are born like that, it still bother them, but it's like they learn how to live with it better than
Adjust it
somebody who,
better.
exactly, than somebody who will just drop on them, like out of the blues like that. It's a
Yeah.
little more challenging for them. Not so they can't, but it's like they have to really revamp them whole life and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like for those who probably after a while, when they're up in their years, them have they gone blind and that kind of
Yeah.
thing. They have to try shift and learn how to communicate without actually seeing and going moving around and them something there. So it's a whole new life change for them. So not that they can't learn, but everything takes time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a learning process.
Yeah.
Crystal says some of them are able-bodied, and some accident, yeah, gunshot suicide make them stay so. Gunshots make them stay so. Some must treat as a normal person because anytime something can happen to us and we end up in that position. Right. That's why you shouldn't write off nobody and say, oh, why this a person stays so and them something there because you never know what might just happen to you. Not wishing bad for anybody, but sometimes, things
Mm-hmm.
do happen and you can't say, oh, that would have never happened to me because
As I was
you
saying
just
earlier,
never know how life will turn out.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you never know. We go on the road. It's not a surety say we might come back and come back home
Mm-hmm.
safely.
Mm-hmm.
So I just part of life. Anything can.
Mm-hmm.
Come in, say we're fragile,
Because,
We are walk on the road and we as human, we're very fragile,
mm-hmm.
We soft. We get
Exactly.
something come burn we skin start to deteriorate. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
We bump
Mm-hmm.
for something. If any man sharp bone fracture, bone broke something.
Yeah.
So I mean, we have to just ask God's guidance, being on the road, guidance to come back because you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Cause enough times some of we high and mighty and we, feel like so no can't happen to we too, But we have to just realize and
Mm-hmm.
understand, say anything can happen anytime. And no matter who you be, no matter your status in a life, it have
Yeah.
nothing to do with nothing. So yeah, part of life.
Mm-hmm. That's why you have to humble thyself.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you just never know, how the tables will turn.
Sad.
Um, so Crystal says inside disability, like the mental challenge or learning. Oh, that yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
those who have learning disabilities or mental disabilities, schizophrenia and other things.
And those who
So
are the what they call it now? The what they call it now? The what they call it? Um, the visual
explain
impaired.
it.
The visual
Eh?
impaired. The visual
Mm-hmm.
impaired. They learn a bit different than us. They
Mm-hmm.
learn
You have to
what they
use
call it?
braille and them something.
What they use? What they use?
Braille. Braille.
Braille.
Braille.
Braille.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever.
Right.
You have
Yeah.
to use
And
your
read as
finger
well.
and a touch the words letters them a farm out, so them learn
Mm-hmm.
different
Mm-hmm.
from us,
Mm-hmm.
so easy.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yep. All right. So Robert says, honestly, Chrissy, it depends on the severity of their disability. However, I won't abandon the person ever. Watch the movie. If
The
he's
best
asking if
and
you
that
ever watch
about that
the stuff me.
mind
Mind
blow.
blowing. Yeah. 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 Really, really. It's really a good movie.
Yep.
You know? It just show you say you can't write off nobody. Everybody is important. All right. Chris says in a NCB there's a pretty but maybe I same lady she attack pretty much
Yeah, man,
is
I see him
Scotia.
because she's the only
Yeah.
friend who
Yeah, in there's a pretty brown skin lady in there and she's disabled in wheelchair. Yeah, I think it's the same person.
yeah.
Hmm.
But this
Some people
she in Scotia still.
Scotia, yeah, that was say Scotia. Some people, Chris says some people when I have hand use them foot and them, and if them not have no hand or foot, them use them mouth. Yeah, trust me. When you see some videos on Facebook and YouTube, I'm like, it's so mind blowing. Some
Or
of them who don't have no hand, them use them foot draw,
or
and when them
shoulder.
finish, or them they show it at their mouth too. When the finish man is like masterpiece,
Yeah, man, true, true.
Eh? It's like every wonder how them so creative. Sometimes when
Mm-hmm.
you sit down with some of those videos, man, it just show you say no, don't leave it to nobody or right off nobody because you just never know.
Yeah, never know. Cause them
Everybody has their own unique ability,
mm-hmm.
and sometimes when that happens to them, it's like them more bank on their other limbs or whatever they have. So it's like nothing to them. You know.
Yeah, cause when me
Mhm.
younger, no, me see them. When me younger, me see them. Me usually skeptic, like me not afraid, me afraid of them or what. But it's like when me say them a come near me, like me no want them come. You know, look how weird they. Me no want them come near me and so on and so forth. I see some me usually
Mhm.
me see Malik behave too. When you see them, like you never afraid or skeptic. You have to make it know, say Malik, no, don't do that. Me have to
Mhm.
teach him, say, I mean, certain things make them be that way. They are still human.
Yeah, man.
No, but when they do that, them
Make
within
them
themselves,
feel
they
away.
feel away. They feel
Yeah,
away.
exactly.
So can't do that.
And I
Mm.
think it's just really children because
Yes.
they're different. So them I wonder why you look like
What
that
more
and
still so? Or him
yeah,
down and him
exactly.
up. So you know they look how they there.
Exactly. Mm,
Just life. Mm-mm.
mm. I think I read this one already. Oh yeah. All right. So Robert says, "Well, life mysterious. Oh, we just have to
Ah,
pray. We just
yeah.
have to pray and hope for the best and do the best we can while we can. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely, definitely. Hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
It's a very wholesome discussion. It's not something persons really talk about that much,
Mm-mm.
but it's still, as I said, it's still important because at the end of the day, they're still human just like us.
Yep.
Just that they may have something different about them, but it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
make them any
Less.
different from
Anyway.
less fortunate or so. Krista says, some people born with these disabilities, and you have some people live on ventilators. Yeah, just like the gentleman that are you that telling me about it? Fred?
Mm-hmm. One living
We
a
got
machine like.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you said it happened to him again. Um, that
Back in
was
the long time days, and when I think this sickness is like polio, it's like when you have coronavirus,
oh
polio
yeah.
is there back then, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like he might feel use
He
a
had
machine
coffee.
to keep him lungs and stuff and breathing intact. So any day that
Mm-hmm.
the machine they out, I need that.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I live on
Yeah.
electricity for many years now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah boy, some things that people go through, me I tell you, man. It's like you just have to give thanks for how you stay.
Mm-hmm. We can't take things for granted. I did a day I said to somebody say the fact, I mean I always say it, he said the fact say we get up and we go a road, it's enough to give God thanks. And it might sound away and we get up
Mm-hmm.
sometime when we not pray, when we read the Bible, we not utter one word of thanks, we not do
Mm-hmm.
no morning affirmation and all, but
Yeah.
trust me, in a premise we go out there, anything can happen. Somebody lick
Yep.
your name, yay, madman lick you with stone, something, can lick you, something, anything. And you hear say boom, this happened to you, that happened to you, or whoever the hospital. So we have to give thanks. The fact that we
Mm-hmm.
go out there, come back in a one piece, trust me, it's a blessing. And them small stuff there, some of we not really realize and take it of importance, but it is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
Yep.
So yeah man, I have to give thanks to
Of
God.
course. Mm-hmm.
In my
Because
future.
it could be worse. Sometimes you hear something happen by the road. Just like the gentleman that out of the blues, living him life all right, and then boom, somebody mob attack him, in
Mm.
Mandeville. Like that's the
Mm.
last thing anybody that expect, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like things like those make you really have to just give thanks that we
Yeah.
are here and nothing happened to us like them things,
Yeah.
you know?
Especially your children too.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
remember, I was few months ago when school is just newly open,
Mm-hmm.
and my lady school and stuff and everything, and him just supposed to come for him and so. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
him just come and he must say go pick up him bag and say so I must say I run cross wherever. So I run cross, we go pick up him bag. When you look, one juice buckle out of nowhere, the car part, so that tough and hard, lick him in the head back.
Mm-hmm.
Instant headache he have. He start
Mm-hmm.
kind of frightened a little too because he never
Mm-hmm.
expect it. He's a child
Right.
playing. And the child throw and maybe juice it was into the soda too. And the child throw the soda and him a run craft go him back and he lick him in the head back and
Mm-mm.
him start up headache and so on. And
Mm-mm.
the driver call because she love panic, She never try to bring down the thing to you one way, make you can't have your meds. She just call and love panic all over the place. Huh? You have to come down to school. So me I say, hold on, calm down.
Mm.
Because she make me panic too and she make me
Right.
upset. So,
Mm-hmm. Guys,
me
you
say,
don't know what it is.
yeah, me say what really happened. So anyway, she said, call the teacher, because you have to go down to school next day. So I say, okay, I'm going to call the teacher and find out what happened. So I call the teacher. She was explaining to me better
Mm-hmm.
than what she was.
Mm-hmm.
She did explain it. So me get to understand, say, accident. He might go boy busy. He never see when the juice buckle come near him. Look boy a play, fling the juice buckle. Malik happen for a walk in the midst or
Mm-hmm.
say quote unquote wrong place, wrong time. And he juice buckle, the car lick him in the head and
Mm-hmm.
him start have headache and so. So
Mm-mm.
he was crying and he
Of
frightened me,
course.
frightened
Yeah.
me. So you can imagine, say, me say, my Google Pitney go school, yes, me Pitney, either he have speech problem or brain problem
Mm-hmm.
or something, I imagine, say, me seeing this man and I send him off, well, in a one. And when me
Mm-hmm.
hear from the show, say, oh, mother, come down the hospital, the son is this and son is that. No, you tell me, so you good if you have your Pitney, cover them, pray for them or something. And make them learn to pray and something I read them Bible because you never know. Because I say, when you know they around them and think, yeah, me, they just left up
Mm-hmm.
so. And kids are
Mm-hmm.
rude.
Yep.
So, I know what happened if the teacher did give him two little clap or a war, but the way I did upset, oh God, I'm glad say God did calm me. Because I did good on them, I see that they put in them in the lie, I know mercy.
You're that furious, of course.
Oh,
Mm.
so I
Okay, you
just,
send him good to school and then next thing I that you hear.
I mean, I say something simple like that. We sending go school, or you could have their yard, and here say X happen. So can't take nothing for
Mm-hmm.
granted.
Nope. Mm-mm. Um, all right, so when me happy, all right, still amidst all of that, it could have been worse. All right, so Chris, this is what Chris said that about when she mentioned the suicide. So she said there's a couple on YouTube. The man tried suicide and him paralyzed and him find a wife and living happy. So probably that's why she did mention the suicide earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
that's sad still. At least him must have been safe, have him right still. You know. Amidst that, because him could have not been here. So that was a failed attempt, which is good, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Oh boy. So Chris says just have to pray and we go in pray in our
When
in
we
our
go,
going in and coming out. Yeah. And she say I have a cousin who walk and talk funny. So we just have to love and accept them. Yep.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Hi Ryan, welcome.
Yes, hi, Brian. What's up? We tired. We don't want to.
Oh gosh. Alright, so Chris says say I'm going to watch that movie. Yeah man, trust me, it's really
Better.
a nice movie. Really, really nice.
And it's a real.
Um
It's a reality. A real.
yeah, I think it's a true story as well.
Mm-hmm.
hmm so Chris says so I'll use them foot open door, drive anything. Yeah. Now
Mm-hmm.
that you mentioned that, I remember one of them. Is it I'm foot in my use drive. I don't remember him name though, but I've seen a video of him and him I'm
Uh,
putting his drive. It's like
me
me
know,
that
yeah,
nerve
me know
walk.
a YouTuber, and
Yeah.
she don't have no hand,
Mm-hmm.
and she was he said she write. Let me say pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Me can't come there like the girl with writing. The girl
For
can
real.
write.
Yeah man.
She cook with her foot. You see, she up on her kitchen counter and she sit down and she prepare breakfast and dinner
Mm-hmm.
and lunch and she drive with her foot. Yo, she do something with her foot.
Mm-hmm.
She polish her
Mm-hmm.
own foot with her toe
Our
them.
next
With
foot.
her toe them. The girl move like she a hand.
Exactly. I mean, I tell you sometime when you look at them, you don't think say they hand them I use.
I know
You
if
don't
she was
never
in the
believe that
picture.
them foot because of how them set them foot after, so many
Yeah.
years and
And
something.
she did there with this guy, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if look like somebody look like him cheat, look like some cheating so
Mm-hmm.
on. Nice girl, and she graduated, she goes to university and finish up and so on. It just the
Mm-hmm.
relationship never works. So I don't know if the
Mm-hmm.
guy maybe get tired or what. I don't know, but
Maybe.
nice girl though. It was one good one. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She got
Because
this
it's not on the
hand
it is not what is on the outside, but what is on the inside.
inside. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, guys, so thank you so much for being a part of this live. Remember that we never push out no video Friday gone because of circumstances beyond our control. Hopefully, this Friday coming, you guys will get some content. Check
Mm-hmm.
out my video that come out this evening at 6. We have video at 6, Prim's World, every 6 on Saturdays. National Cistaz JA come out 4 o'clock on Fridays. You can catch us on TikTok. Tuana, I see I don't know TikTok.
A good
TikTok.
while long enough.
Well, if you want to be up to date, well, you can catch us on TikTok. National Cistaz JA and me, Prim Nat Sisters. You can catch us
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram. Natural Cistaz JA, Premier_Jones, Simo_Tas, Facebook, Bright Eye Simo, Primrose Jones. So you guys can have different platforms where you can actually see me and know what going on and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we're doing. And of course we go live every other Saturday and Sunday. So tomorrow it's another live again. Catch us
Mm-hmm.
8 o'clock back here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all so much for supporting and sharing and commenting on the live. It wouldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you.
Yes, definitely, definitely. All right, so Chrissy says some doctors not handle the birth good and then paralyzed. That is so true. So true.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and welcome Orlando. Welcome Orlando. Welcome,
Hi
welcome.
Orlando. Kind of late though.
Well,
Ooh.
we appreciate him
Mm-hmm.
stopping by
It's showing
nonetheless.
face. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So Chris says some people have machine where beat them heart with them or battery operated heart, and if it done, that's a it. Yeah, that is true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Mm-mm.
So it's like they have to keep changing it or so like certain after a certain number of years and something, they have to change it. But it's
Yeah.
expensive though.
Yeah.
Near
I
about
know
the
that
price tag.
we did have this family friend. I never know. So she did have battery heart
Mm-hmm.
over the years. Yeah, I never know. A battery heart she have operate for now.
Mm-hmm.
Never know. Yeah.
So she's still alive.
Mm-hmm. Miss Lalafe.
Mm-hmm.
Elderly somebody too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Just me, it's expensive. When I heard the price of that, I
But how
was
much? But
like,
how much for it?
enough millions US. Yeah. When me hear the
Mm.
price of that, I was like, mercy. Expensive bad. Mm? I don't remember how much, but me know say enough US for it.
Oh,
Enough.
wow.
Mm?
Whew. Mm-mm.
So someone share a story on YouTube how Pitney licked them with book and them blind. Oh no. Mm. Sometimes I just
But
the simple things.
simple
Simplest of things.
things. Yeah, man. That's why I'm really furious when me hear say, and then Malik it's and Malik have him trouble with headache. Also, so him have migraine when him ready. So when
Mm,
he hear say the buckle lick him, me get furious and then she call and I make it even worse, you know. That's why I mean like when anything happen because when things happen, it's like she got panic and then she just
mm.
make it whole situation worse.
Yeah,
Because on more than one occasion she do stuff like that and she never deal with the situation good. And you know me as a parent, furious more know what really happened because I'm not there. And you never
exactly.
try to see if I can break it down to me, just dash it on me so and make it dramatic than it should. And yeah, it make me feel away and it stressed me out. So some people can't
Nope.
give news good. They just God.
You can do them something there, especially if you don't know if you're sick. Suppose you have heart problem or
Thank you. All
you have
right, bro.
pressure problem or something that gone over the roof,
Yeah, man. You
just to
have to
hear
know
that.
that, man.
So you
But
have to know how to cushion the blow, not
mhm,
to make it just drop it by you like that.
exactly.
Cause just gonna make the matter worse.
Yeah, I want to say,
Mm-hmm.
remember in primary school, one of my friends, because we were so close. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
somebody in my class stabbed her and stabbed
Mm-mm.
her into her hand with a pencil. And Twana, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know to this day if the
Mm-hmm.
pencil come out of her hand. I did her
Mm-mm.
hand, yeah, I did her hand, but the way all the pencil point set in
Mm-hmm.
her hand, it's not an easy way to
Mm-mm.
get out. And I like
Mm-mm.
when you can pick it out
Yeah,
with pin,
it kind of gone under the skin.
gone under, and you don't look like a something way. As I look on it, look like it on top, like the surface, like our hand,
Mm-hmm.
but the way in. I don't
Mm-mm.
know if, I don't know if you did get to take it over. I remember said during the time of primary school, me can't recall if me she take it out. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
not, but it was there for a good while. That's all I know. And she usually feel pain. I remember one of them did hit one of them with pencil, like throw the pencil
Mm-hmm.
and it grazed the eye. And then pencil
Mm-hmm.
kind of up in the eye or what. But them, I don't think they did. Doctor must never trouble it because she maybe not damage or affect no. I guess I
Yeah.
just make it see or so. So I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
those little simple things it could have caused the girl her eye. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
if you
Mm-hmm.
know, trust me, with kids, me afraid. Me afraid
Trust
for
me. Especially now, it's like it's getting worse and worse. You know, like, we pray for them good and hard for
them
them
man.
leave them yard because you just want to make sure they come back in one piece. You
Mm-hmm.
know, 'cause you just don't know what might just transpire.
There's a
Uh,
99%
mm,
chance I would be a handicap, but thank God I'm not. Have little deformity, but thank God I'm here and not disabled. True.
praise God.
That's true.
Mhm,
Yeah.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing, my dear. So give thanks. Give thanks.
Yeah.
But guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight and participating in our discussion. It
Yeah.
was great. Thank you for being here and thank you for the new persons that came on also. And those who stopped by, didn't say anything, but you're still here. So
Yeah.
we appreciate you coming. Um, welcome to our new person, Orlando. First I seen you on, but
You
thank you
know
for
new.
you know him?
Yeah, a long time supporter, but you
Mm,
him may be busy, so that's why you never
okay,
receive.
okay. Because I don't remember the name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but thank you for coming regardless.
Yeah. Been a
Yeah.
while.
hmm so it was great having you here, guys. We're wrapping up in 4 minutes.
Thank
So
you.
our final touches. So Robert says we are all unique and is a blessing. Excuse me, is a blessing to others in many ways. Don't waste time trying to change the unchangeable God or God. Yep,
Yep.
definitely. You have to just live with yourself and accept
Yeah.
yourself for who you
You
are.
are. Yeah.
Mhm. 'Cause if you don't accept yourself for who you be, trust me, I got stressed out.
Yeah.
you
Just
know,
it.
yeah, I got stressed out every day and start, worry. Say why this happened to me? Why? But you have to just live with it. Not everybody will come out how we expect them to come out.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to just learn to live with it because persons are living with it just fine. Like nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to just accept yourself for who you are, and
Yeah.
you'll be all right.
We want to catch us tomorrow, 8 o'clock, same time. Yeah, 8 o'clock.
Mhm. Yeah, for another interesting topic. Um, so of course you get the link before and everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See you tomorrow at 8
Yes.
again. And
Again.
yes, and thank you for coming
Thank
tonight.
you.
Yes, thank you, thank you. All right, so any final words, Prim, or that's it?
I mean, be you. There is nobody like you. You're special. God make all of we are unique in our different way, whether we're disabled or able-bodied. I mean, be who you are meant to be.
Mhm. Yes, well said, well said. Yes, pretty much that's it, because I mean, there's nothing you can do to change it. It's already that way. So you just have to learn to live with it and just accept you for who you are,
Yeah.
given the challenge or the circumstance.
Yeah.
All right, so guys, we are signing off now. And once again, we appreciate you coming tonight and sharing. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at
Tomorrow.
8. All being well. All
Yeah.
right. All right. So later. All right, Prim.
Yeah, later.
All right.